Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Fitriani. Will practice speed reading. How to solve eating difficulty in children? Eating difficulty is an issue that is so fundamental and often caused to children. Sometimes, when a child is so difficult to care for, it make us frustrated, then usually we try to avoid like providing for essential and hunting care for food every day. The matter, the child eating disorder also include our interesting to make an articulable tips to overcome the difficult child to eat. Here are the child's meal. The small portion maybe the kid does not like the size of your portion that you listen to eat the food. There are many children that are a little obligation in suitable portion should try to give a little so that they can eat faster and do not get bored to spend food. Get together with family. Do not let children eat alone, and we need to create to atmosphere of togetherness when the child was time to eat. For example, you and your husband are on the table, then eat food together. With the atmosphere of togetherness, then the child effective will occur slowly. Provide healthy snack. One of the things that concerned by parents is the development of the child. If he did not want to eat, of course, when children are food either, then his growth will be started and do not present. Friends, one of the best ways to keep is to try to give nutritional healthy snack. Give interesting snacks such as nut, dry fruit, and nutritious bread. For variety of food and a nice appearance. Perhaps we need a variety of food that your affected he has accorded. For example, you could give spinach on the first day, broccoli on the second day, and chicken-based dishes in the next day. Variety of food is a very important thing to prevent children from birth and the should not to eat. However, there is not more thing that can trigger a child activity which is interesting food dish. For example, you can cook from a start a unique object. Children will be excited by the shape and build to interact happily. Some difficulty eating kid tips about help you. Although through close control while speeding on the Mangkuharjo, Surabaya, and Surabaya accident, the truck crashed a motorcycle that came from the opposite direction on a burden. A president who saw the incident that said that the full truck was seen speeding, then all the students separated and hit a motorcycle who come from the front as of December 2014. This incident with the motorcycle rider was killed instantly after being hit the truck while the truck driver suffered serious injuries to the chest and head. 30 minutes after the incident, the police come to investigate the incident. After the investigation, they found the cause that the driver was sleepy when driving the truck. In addition to the brake that didn't work, so he couldn't control his truck and hit the victim. The current truck driver had been taken to the Ibu hospital to be treated. COVID-19 or coronavirus disease 2019 is an infectious disease caused by a new virus called SARS-CoV-2. This is first identified in Wuhan, China in the end of 2019. The virus suddenly spread over many countries and that in March 2020 who declared COVID-19 a pandemic. This disease affects the respiratory system. COVID-19 also makes people who get infected experience several symptoms. The common symptoms are fever, dry throat, and tiredness. Some also experience sore throat, dear hair, conjunctivitis, headache, and loss of taste or smell. Meanwhile, the serious symptoms are shortness of breath, chest pain, and loss of speech. However, there are many who do not experience symptoms. It takes about 5 until 6 days to the symptoms to show. However, the incubation period takes 14 days. People who have mild to moderate illness usually can recover without hospitalization. Meanwhile, those who experience serious symptoms have to seek medical attention. The virus spread through the dirt when infected people sneeze or choke. Therefore, will give the way to prevent infections such as washing hands regularly with soap and water, avoiding touching face, covering mouth and nose while sneezing or coughing, staying at home, refraining for smoking, and practicing physical distancing. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.